Hello, and thank you for watching the Tri-Central Newscast, bringing you the latest and greatest news. I'm Cole Smith. On our first note, we would like to congratulate our Miss Pork Festival contenders, Jana Lawrence, Rachel Zickman, and Brittany Blackwood. We're very proud of our Tri-Central ladies placing 100% in the pageant. And this brings us to our second story, where there have been ongoing protests for a Mr. Pork Festival pageant.
We want equal rights! We want equal rights! We want equal rights!
All I'm saying is, if there's a Miss Pork Festival pageant, there should be a Mr. Pork Festival pageant too.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Now we move on to the homecoming dress-up days. Monday, as you know, was Cowboy and Indian Day. Today, Nerd Day. Tomorrow, Holiday Day. And Thursday, Jersey Day. And Friday, Blue and Gold Day. We hope that you show your school spirit by participating in these wonderful activities.
Last Friday night, our Tri-Central Trojans took on the Lafayette Central Catholic Knights in Lafayette. The final score was 70-0, but the Trojans put up a great effort. In other sports, the boys' varsity soccer team takes on Eastern at Eastern High School tonight. Then on Thursday, they play Western at Western High School. The cross-country team will run at Elwood on Thursday, and then they'll make the long trip to South Adams High School. Make sure you come and watch. Wednesday, September 30th, the girls' varsity soccer team will take on Rossville at Rossville. Starting time, 4:30. Make sure you come tonight to check out the girls' varsity volleyball team as they play Kokomo. Make sure you're there Friday night as the Tri-Central Trojans take on the Shenandoah Raiders in the homecoming battle.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
And that's all for sports. Thanks. Man, that was hard.
This week in weather, we have a low pressure moving through Sharpsville area. After that, it's followed by somewhat of a high pressure type thing with low barometric pressure that should bring some chances of rain. But we're not really sure. It may be sun as well. So, as your mother always says, make sure you dress in layers. And now we go to your 7-day look on the weather.
This week, we are interviewing Miss Mason, who is the guidance counselor of Tri-Central. So, Miss Mason, how long have you worked at Tri-Central?
Cole, I'm in my 4th year at Tri-Central.
That's great. And what advice could you give to the upcoming freshmen, or the freshmen who are in high school now?
I think the best piece of advice would be to probably pass your classes. Some of the seniors can share with the freshmen that they're now in a predicament where they have to pass everything they're in, which is probably because they were lazy their first few years of school.
Okay, that's a good piece of advice. And what would you say your favorite thing is to be, the favorite thing about being the guidance counselor?
Oh, I have lots of favorite things, Cole. I would guess that probably interacting and getting to know kids on a personal basis, getting to know kids from the time they're in middle school all the way through high school and see how they change and what they end up doing with their lives when they get out of school.
Okay. Well, that's all we have time for. Thank you, Mrs. Mason. I appreciate it. Yep. And now we move on to the crazy costume night, which happened 2 weeks ago at the Clinton Central football game Friday.
Away from Washington, D.C., we have Bill and Hillary Clinton. So, Bill, what do you think about our new health care plan? It's been a pleasure having you guys here. Thank you. We're with George Bush. It's crazy costume night here at the TC football game. And here we have Jake King. Jake King.
Adult role model for the girls.
Well, let me tell you, you look really good. And how did you come up with this idea?
Well, to be honest, I asked a couple guys what they thought I'd be, and they said
With senior volleyball coach Hannah Ray. Good evening, Hannah. What would you expect from tonight's volleyball game?
I take seniors to win. I take the team.
watching the Tri-Central Newscast. We hope to see you next week, where we bring you the updated stories.